I'm here at the Bradford Pride of Place project run by the Caravan Gallery, which aims to display local images of Bradford brought in by local Bradfordians, as well as getting their opinions on what they like about the city on a variety of exhibits, including a large Bradford map. So come inside and join me as I explore the Bradford Pride of Place project. Set inside the Fuse art space on Rawson Place, the buzzing gallery is also home to a huge people's map and wall where memories of Bradford can be added. Working in conjunction with Impressions Gallery, who were represented by Jennifer Sobel on the day, the Bradford Pride of Place project is curated by the Caravan Gallery, who are inviting local residents and visitors to contribute by sharing their views and using their creative talents, whether that's writing, photography, drawing, video, sculpture, singing, knitting or whatever, to help produce a wonderfully anarchic and refreshingly honest exhibition celebrating the city and its character. I spoke to artists Jan Williams and Chris Teasdale from the gallery and began by asking how this project came about.
Just out of curiosity, really. We set up the Caravan Gallery in 2000 to be a mobile art gallery. And the idea is that we are able to reach places other galleries might not easily be able to reach, because we can take our exhibitions to wherever. This particular project, Pride of Place project, came out of because we find people want to participate in what we're doing. In the Caravan Gallery, we get chatting with people, and they say, "Oh, I've got a photo of that," and "Oh, I can tell you a story about this." And so we thought, well, we need to provide a means for people to physically get involved in what we're doing. So we like to think of the Pride of Place project as part exhibition, part reverse visitor information centre, because it's the visitors who provide us with information.
The Caravan Gallery is a gallery in a caravan that we set up in the year 2000. It literally strips the inside of a caravan so that it's a white space. It's exactly the same as a normal gallery. We use it as a normal gallery. We line it with, hang it with photographs, normally of a specific place. We take it around the country, showing people their own cities and getting their reaction to it. And from that we've expanded into various other projects, but the Caravan Gallery is always at the centre of it.
So if you look here, we have some little snippets of information. We're very interested in regional distinctiveness, different dialects and language and phrases. So we have a few examples here of the way people describe things in the Bradford area.
People come into the caravan and they give us things, they talk about things, they show us things, they give us information, and we thought, well, if we could do this on a bigger scale, it would be very interesting. So what we do is get an empty building. Here we're using Fuse art space, and we just make it like a big caravan interior. We have our images, we have other people's images, we have things people bring in, we have things for people to do, we have basically an interactive area which hopefully ends up as a sort of snapshot in time of the place that we're visiting. So in this case we make a little book out of what comes in, and that will be called Bradford.
Well, we wanted to work with Impressions Gallery for a while, and our touring photography show, Extraordinary, is currently at Impressions. So part of the Pride of Place project tour involves a gallery exhibition and an off-site project where people can come and join in. And then we take the Caravan Gallery on a regional tour just to let people know what we're up to, really.
We've got paintings, drawings, photography, writing, poetry, Civil War uniforms, the Bradford Bantam uniform, souvenirs, we've got an interactive map, we've got postcards, we've got badges, just been making a couple there with a couple of lads. Basically we accept any medium, so whatever, as long as it's Bradford related, it's got some connection with Bradford, that's all we need. We'll display it, we'll make an exhibition out of it, and at the end of it we'll just see what we've got and make a book out of it.
Hello, my name's Jennifer Sobel, I work for Impressions Gallery and I run our Youth Bar New Focus, but for the whole month from the 11th of June to the 11th of July I'm working at the Bradford Pride of Place project, which is here at Fuse Art Space. The idea of the project is it's an evolving exhibition about Bradford and it relies on the contributions of local people coming along and showing us or telling us about their Bradford. One part of the project is the Bradford People's Map. Basically what we're doing is asking people to write funny, interesting facts, or like show us your favourite viewpoint, where did something funny going on, where have you seen a celebrity, like just interesting facts that you wouldn't necessarily see in the tourist guide. So your favourite amazing curry shop or your favourite textile shop that's got like all those amazing fabrics in it, or where have you seen a ghost. Like we've heard loads of ghost facts from kind of Cartwright Hall and the Industrial Museum and stuff like that.
It's one of these projects that takes a little bit of time to get going, and once people know about it and hear about it, it sort of mushrooms a little bit, and this is only our second week, so we're very pleased. We've got perhaps 2/3 of the space filled already, so we're going to have to start perhaps trimming it down a little bit later on, but we aim to have no white space left.
Every day's like Christmas, you never know what people are going to bring in next. This afternoon we've had someone called Aaron who came in and he brought some series of photos taken in of a tower block in Manchester Road. So it was a bit different to some of the stuff we've got because it's got more of an urban slant to it. We've had our friend Mick, who we met on our first Caravan Gallery outing at the Words in the City Festival, and he's been every day like helping out and bringing more contributions. So we've got a Bantam outfit he's been putting on to give out flyers in to spread the word about the project, and all sorts of things he's woven. He's doing a weaving workshop tomorrow.
Get people who don't normally get to galleries, people who don't normally get to exhibit their work, to provide opportunities for adults that don't normally have that sort of opportunity. Children have their own specific things in many cases. However, as you can see behind you, the kids are now filling in, drawing little caravans. We can make badges with them. They can fill in surveys, they can make postcards if they want. So there's plenty of things for kids to do. But our aim is to get adults who don't normally engage with the arts to get involved.
And yet what I think is lovely about the map is personally in Lister Park loads of people have talked about the Bradford Festival and how amazing it was when it used to be in Lister Park, and it's just kind of picking up on those old things that used to go on in Bradford that everybody's forgotten about. But then also kind of loads of people have talked about how amazing the Miracle is, so it's kind of old memories but also looking to the future and what could happen in Bradford.
Whatever you've got that's Bradford related, bring it in. We'll display it as best we can, and if it's really brilliant, we'll put it in the book at the end of it.
Each of these projects goes on for a month, and the idea of they start off relatively empty, so we begin with some of our photos and an empty map outline that people annotate with their own thoughts and observations. So this will carry on till the 11th of July when we'll have a big closing party. So really it's a chance to say thanks to everyone who's been involved and just to admire all the stuff that we've amassed during that time.
Caravan Gallery is on a big tour. We've just come from Sunderland, and we are going to Cardiff after here. Then Cardiff, Preston, Middlesbrough and Southampton. So we've got a few more of these projects to do yet. But they've proven to be very popular, and we enjoy doing them. So
alongside the main exhibit, there was also the recent Kickstarter-funded project Bradford Video Portraits on display, the video on rotation as part of the other attractions in the space. I spoke to University of Bradford student Jonathan Petty about the project.
Bradford Video Portraits was a video that we made as part of New Focus, which promotes Bradford and interviews various people within the community of Bradford and asks what they think of Bradford and asks what they think stands out the most about Bradford. One of the key places that we actually filmed during this was over at Valley Parade, the football stadium for Bradford City Football Club, and that was an amazing experience to be able to meet a former football player for Bradford City who played I think over 300 games during the time that Bradford City were actually playing in the Premier League. So there's absolutely loads that actually gets mentioned in the video, just talking about the diversity of the city and the diversity of its people. It also talks about how Bradford in its time has developed a little bit of a bad reputation, but it's on its way back to a time where it was back in its glory days. So I think it's really good to, also for people who actually live in Bradford, there'll almost definitely be someone who you recognise on the video, which I think is also really nice about the video that we've made, is because Bradford's such a tight-knit city, I think everybody knows everyone eventually, and you know, even at the gallery, when they were talking about, well, when they were actually watching this video, they were talking about, oh, I know that person, oh, I know this person. So there's absolutely loads for, you know, even for people who are outside of Bradford. I think it's a really interesting look at Bradford's heritage and what really makes you a Bradfordian.
The Pride of Place project was a great gallery to visit, packed with ever-changing exhibits and some great interactive areas. I even dropped in a few of my own photos to hopefully see them displayed soon. But don't forget to make sure you go down there to have a look at the art on display, but also maybe contribute some of your mementos of Bradford.
So we're here at Fuse Art Space, Bradford Pride of Place project until the 11th of July, when we'll be finishing with the grand finale with just to really celebrate all the things that have been added to the exhibition over the last month. So come along.
The exhibition isn't complete until the 11th of July, so you can bring things in up until the 11th to get into the exhibition.
And on Saturday the 11th of July, 6 till 9, we're having a final closing party. Everyone's welcome, so you should come along.
Bring cake.